Hello there, Grania McElwain here with EirGrid, the official timing sponsor of the GAA, bringing you insights for some of our GAA players, both past and present, and how in their lives outside of GAA they are focused on their passion for sustainability. With me today is Cáit Lynch, Kerry Footballer and a sustainability consultant. You're very welcome, Fáilte.
Hi Grania, lovely to be here, thanks very much.
You're a sustainability consultant, so tell us more about that job.
Yeah, so I work as a freelance sustainability consultant. I started that back a couple of years ago when I moved back from Dublin to Castleisland. So it's been a great way for me to be able to live in Kerry and to do the work that I love doing. Basically, I work with different companies, working on their sustainability plans, working with them to develop strategies over the next few years, very much in line with the challenges that they're facing when it comes to sustainability, looking at things in a holistic way, so looking at anything from, for example, I work mostly with food companies, so looking at how they're sourcing products, how they're working with suppliers, looking at their energy usage, trying to see can you reduce that, and then as well around waste and the social aspects of sustainability as well. So it's really looking at things that in a holistic way, looking at their data and just trying to see how we can improve on that, how they can set targets over the coming years as well to try and improve their businesses and create some longevity as well. Yeah.
And you're involved then with companies trying to go into them to come up with sustainable solutions to what they should do. Can you give us examples of what you're asking them or suggesting that they should do?
It all depends on the company generally and what you're suggesting or what kind of advice you're giving to the company, but it's also not trying to reinvent the wheel when it comes to sustainability and when it comes to giving advice, but it's mostly looking at asking the companies to start looking at data and gathering their data, and then from there you can really see the different opportunities that lay ahead for that specific company, be it if they're using huge amounts of water, is there ways of actually reducing the usage or bringing that back into circulation? If there's energy usage, is there a way to turn off fridges or to have move some stock into certain areas? Or it really depends on the type of the company and their manufacturing processes and everything, but it's always starting off with gather the data, analyse that data, and we'll go from there then.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to get into a career of sustainability?
I think for any career, I would just say follow your passions. For me, how I did it was I went the education route and I got as much experience that I could before going into the working world, but there's so many different ways of getting into sustainability. Just talking to people who work in that area, getting advice from them, because there are so many different avenues that you can go down when it comes to sustainability. So talk to as many people as you can who are working in that area, and it's always a really great network. I have such a lovely network of sustainability professionals, and generally they're really lovely people, so they're always we're always really happy to help and to talk to anyone who is looking for advice, or we can always just pass you on to someone who knows something more about a certain topic as well. So it's, I suppose, step one is maybe just go and talk to people who are working in that area and get their advice.
So you are from Castleisland, your club is Castleisland Desmonds, so tell me about that club and what's special about it.
Yeah, so from Castleisland, and I've played with Castleisland Desmonds my whole life. It's, for me, I suppose for any footballer, their home club is just special for them, for all of the memories and everything that you get from it, from growing up and getting to play from as young as under sixes all the way up to senior. I think with Desmonds we have a great history of football. We're really proud of it in Castleisland as well. In, I think it was 1985, we won The senior men won the All-Ireland club final as well, which is huge for a small enough town, a small enough club in Kerry, and we've been very proud of that since. And I suppose from the ladies' side of things then, we won the intermediate All-Ireland in 2014, and I got to play and participate that year as well, so it was just I guess those kind of things make things really special as well. And we have, the likes of Charlie Nelligan, who we all looked up to when we were younger, coming from Desmonds as well, which is just magical. We've Mary Gainey as well. So it's great to have, men and female Kerry footballers flying the flags and doing so well. She's won All-Irelands with Kerry and Cork. And has just done so much for female sports as well. So there's a lot to be proud of being a Desmond's footballer, yeah.
You've sold your club very well there. In terms of getting involved in playing football, so who got you involved initially?
Classic story of my parents just being mad into football. They're the ones who brought me to football growing up. Like, my mom has been involved in the club. I don't know how many roles she's had in the Desmonds Ladies Club, and my father was chairman of the Christian and Oak when we were growing up. I have 3 brothers, 2 older as well, so they were mad into football when I was really young. So getting to even see them going off playing football, starting off, and me being kind of jealous then, wanting to go play football with them. So it was just always a case of football mad household, like as well. Like Charlie Nelligan was one of the coaches for one of my brothers when I was really young as well. So I just thought that was amazing. And again, I was so jealous. I wanted, to hear everything of, what they were learning, what they were being told. So it was great. It was definitely a football madhouse. It was, my parents, my brothers, we were all just playing football the whole time. And out the back, we used to play a lot of football. We used to put our babysitter in goals when we were really young, and we'd be taking shots on her, and it was just, it was all great fun, and great memories.
And did she stay with you as a babysitter?
Yeah. I think she had to get a raise after that. She had 2 jobs, goalkeeper and babysitter, yeah.
And what impact has the community had on your footballing career from when you started off underage up until now playing with Kerry Ladies team?
I think the community has just always been there, and they're always supporting you, like particularly now, but when you were younger, the community is there, they're volunteering, they're training you, or they were training me when I started underage all the way through. Like, if we didn't have that footballing community, if we didn't have those volunteers, I wouldn't be where I am today playing with Kerry football. So I think it's so important. It's just so great, yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking with us today. Continued success.
Thank you so much. It was lovely chatting to you.